up, y'all? Welcome to Zarty Podcast. It's Thursday, and we're back here at 8 p.m. And I'm sorry you let me back into y'all house like all the time. And you already know, y'all, I got somebody with me. We are doing one-on-ones and two-on-twos, baby, because I cannot be doing all them people. There's a lot of energy exchanges, and I just feel like I'm just ready to show y'all that I can get into my hosting bag. I'm trying to be the male Oprah, baby. Call me Zopra, boo. So yeah, this one of them episodes. I got my friend with me here. He can let you know who he is. Go ahead and let them know, baby.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Davey Bad, a.k.a. the baddest, period.
Okay,
People be like, what you mean the baddest? The baddest, period. Just period.
Period.
Okay.
What type of period? Like P-E-R-O-D? Or like how you spell your period?
I never spelt the period before. It's just a period right there.
Period.
Yep.
All right, so let's get into it. So I'm finna dive right on into it with the questions and stuff like that. So my first topic is called Tag Your It.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, first off, before we get into it, I gotta get some knowledge of you real quick. You know what I'm saying? I gotta like get some knowledge of you. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So tell me, like, when did Davey become Davey? Like today's Davey that we all know.
I would say something shifted in college.
Okay.
I went to college for about a semester and 2 weeks before I got kicked out. And during that semester, like, I went from like my government name to Davey. I was Davey B in college. For anybody who I went to college with, y'all remember the Davey B days. And I didn't really know what the B stood for, but like Davey B just was cute, like it was T. So I'm just like, I gotta find something that the B would stand for. And then it just clicked one day, and it was like Davey Bad, and I'm like, that fits me because I'm like so bad.
Period.
So like ever since college, I've been Davey Bad. And then I want to say maybe like since a year and a half ago, the baddest, Davey B, Davey Bad, the baddest. Period.
Okay, cool. So when did like the internet find Davey?
I want to. It's been about. It's creeping up on 2 years. So like in March, it'll be 2 years.
Okay. What do you like about the internet that makes you like love it? Like that stays in it?
The money.
The money?
Yes.
Not the money. What else you like about it?
No, on some real stuff. I like.
Nah, you can curse. Like,
Oh.
you ain't gotta do all that.
Okay. They told me not to cuss
I get
y'all.
it. We just try to motivate y'all not to.
Okay. Other than the money, because it really is the money though. It's the people. Like it's my internet friends. Like I be calling, like I don't be saying like fans or like, of course I say supporters, but like my friends.
Yeah, I don't like the word fans. I
don't
always
like
hate
it
saying
either.
like, oh y'all my fans.
Yeah, no,
I'm not a fan of nobody. I'm a supporter.
I'm a fan of Beyonce, but
I'm just a bard. See, I'm not even a fan. I'm a bard.
Okay. See, like I don't just be like I'm a Hive member. Like I'm just like I'm a fan of Beyonce. I am. I will say I'm a fan of Beyonce. But like I said, my friends, my supporters out there, like I feel like we really is like a family, and like they do keep me going, and they do like I said, literally they support us. You know, they make it do what it do. So like if it wasn't for them, sometimes like. Because you can make money doing anything. So, like, I would have been gone if it wasn't for y'all, because I love y'all so much.
Okay, cool. So, just a little about the show. So, the way I host my show, babe, I get into the questions. I don't get to do one-on-ones a lot, right? So, the thing about one-on-ones is when I really get to know you. You know what I'm saying? It's better when it's 3 because it's like, babe, we playing 21 questions. Hop around the table.
Okay.
I got a question for grab who wants to grab it. No, these are all for you.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you.
I like that.
Okay, for sure.
I
like
feel
that you like
special.
you are special. You know what I'm saying?
True.
All right, so we finna dive some things. I want you to know it's a safe place. You're free to ask me questions back into my business and stuff like that. And there's a question that's popped in my head I wish I would wrote down. I hope I don't forget it. I'm about to text it to Davey real quick. Boom. Because I don't want to forget that. Okay, great. So call tag your it, right? So
Okay.
You've been in the public eye, and we all know how relationships can shift. Have you ever had someone you considered a close friend turn on you? What happened, and how did it affect you emotionally?
I don't know if I necessarily had anybody like turn on me before, but like I definitely had people who I just thought we was better than that.
You like that?
I just thought we was better than that, and we would like always be better than that. Um, as far as like what happened, this situation happened last year, 2024. Like I've talked about it a million times, like done talking about it in detail, but a lot of like miscommunications, like little weird games of telephone happen. Um, ultimately just like closing those chapters. Um, and how I feel about that, like I'm not gonna lie, like yes, this was last year, but like it's sad, like it sucks.
Thank you for being real. I'm about to say
Of
like you
course.
miss like because I feel like I got some people. Ooh, they made me mad, but I miss them.
um, of like yeah, for sure. Like it's definitely times like I'm like, I'm good with everybody who I got right now. Like I'm good with that. But like, of course, there's other times where I'm like,
They not funny. Shit. Like when I fall out with my friends and we get back cool, I be like, I know you ain't laugh like that. I was making you laugh. You ain't laughed since girl,
no, for
please.
sure. Like every relationship you have with different people, like it be different. So it's just like there's things from like those relationships that I don't have no more. Like I'll probably never have with anybody else. So like, of course, I'm gonna miss those things and those moments and them times. And it's just like when you think about it, it'd be like, damn, like.
You think it's harder to break up? Or like with your man or somebody?
Okay, so since I've experienced both recently, both last year,
Oof.
I would say yeah, it is harder. Like the friendship one is
Mm-hmm.
harder. Like it's harder and like I feel like it just hits different areas of your emotions.
Good childhood.
For sure. Like it makes you think I'm not gonna lie, like there was when it first happened, like I was thinking about this shit like every day.
Mm-hmm. Thinking about it like more so like are you reflecting on yourself like was you the reason or like was you the
Yeah,
problem?
all of that. I went through all of the motions of thinking like, okay, first it started off like I ain't do shit to none of y'all. Then it was like, okay, I did. But then it was like, but you did stuff to me too. And then it was just like, okay, we all did stuff. And then it's just like, okay, well, that happened and it's over with. Like whatever who did what, no matter what, it's over. So it's just like
So do you ever feel like in that situation like in my situation, I'm a rekindler. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a rekindler. I don't care.
I am too.
I'll be like telling I'll go to my friends, be like, no, I'm done with that. I'm standing on that baby. And then you gonna see us on Instagram and it's shot o'clock. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so like, do you ever feel like you can like rekindle that? Would you be open to rekindling any relationships that like you feel like, okay, I lost a relationship. Even if I did something to you, you did something to me, like, but I do miss like the core values of our friendship.
Yeah.
Because people do change. And I do feel like from last year to now, you
Mhm.
definitely changed. And I know the people that I've not been with, I'm sure they've changed too.
Oh, definitely. Well, the specific situation that I'm talking about, like, yeah, I'm definitely open to it because of what happened. The way, like, my POV, like, it wasn't like it didn't need to be like a permanent thing. Like, I've definitely had friendships in the past, like
Mhm.
my earlier years of adulthood, where it was just like, okay, yeah, never gonna be friends with you again, like, and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
But like, this specific situation is just like, I be thinking about it. Like, I feel like one day, when the time is right,
Y'all gonna
maybe.
run each other at the gas station.
Hi, friend. Missed you. Love
Facts. That's
you.
really how I play out. It be like y'all be thinking y'all be having tension, and it be like the minute I see is like, bitch,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like that. So then, do we have the rule where we feel like, do we have the rule where we feel like once it hits the internet, it's like done data, like ain't no coming back from that? Because I feel like I kind of stand on that. Like once it do hit the internet, boo, it's kind of
Yeah.
like because this one girl when I was in college, that girl gonna put she was my best girl. Oh, you was the best one, girl. You was the best one. I put you on the floor every single time. That girl gonna tell everybody I was gay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Not my dog. I
Mm.
thought we was better than that, baby.
But y'all wasn't better than that, though.
She wasn't better than
Right,
that.
she wasn't better than
I could have
that.
said she was getting sucked and plucked and.
Did you?
No. I was hiding that I was gay. I was too busy trying to save my life. I got the nothing dog that one, boo. Not me. Who gay? Sure, gay. If I was gay, I'd be like, ooh, gay. Like, not me, boo. But like, how do you feel about once it hits the internet? Like, really?
Okay, so like the situation I'm talking about did hit the internet, but before that, like I never had anything hit the internet before. So like I would just listen to like other people saying like, yeah, because that's like a rule. Like with social media, like that's been a rule. Like before, even
In
if
MySpace.
yeah, like even if you've never had something hit the internet with your friends, like you've heard that before. You've heard other people say like, yeah, once it hit the internet, boom. And like when I've heard that, I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Like yeah, sure. Like when it hit the internet, boom. But it's just like now that I've been through it, it's just like yeah, it hit the internet, but like the tip of the iceberg hit the internet, in my opinion. My POV. The tip of the iceberg hit the internet, and I
Explain what
just
you
feel
mean by
like
that.
I feel like certain parts of it hit the internet to where like there was so much more that I felt like I kept off still.
Mm-hmm.
And even from the people who I got into it with, like I feel like they kept a lot of shit off the internet as well. So
Mm-hmm.
I still felt like a sense of respect even while we was literally going at it. So like in my specific situations, I feel like it hit the internet, but like whatever. Like I don't know. Like that's not the reason why I wouldn't want to rekindle. Like it's more so like other things that didn't even hit the internet that I would more so be like, we not gonna be able to do this because of that.
For sure. Do you ever feel like you got I'm a real bitch.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Uh
You ever feel like you got left out or left behind
oh.
when you see other things that are flourishing? I don't know the right proper word, baby. I ain't no English teacher. That are flourishing
Flourishing.
for others.
No, and I feel like, of course, that's like probably the answer that people gonna expect me to say, but like genuinely, I am like a very spiritual person. So like I
Okay.
always feel like I am where I'm supposed to be at all times.
Thank
And I
you.
just and I just always feel like what's for me is what's for me. And I just if I'm not there or if it's not happening for me, like that's just simply not for me. And I just feel like where I'm at is always good. So um
I learned that recently.
yeah.
It took a toll on me, kind of like I went through like a weird transition. Like I said, I went through like you come into part of my transition. So I went through a
Okay.
weird thing where like I kind of reflected on a lot of things that was happening for others, and I was more so like
Mm.
I start feeling like I missed my mark or something. Like
Really?
oh, like I feel like the light was on me
Mhm.
shining, and then I got in this relationship and I let the light just
Oh.
go away. But I realized like no, I just gotta take a step over, pivot,
Yeah.
and get back in the light. The light's still flashing. It's
Yeah.
just scoot over a little bit. And that's all you gotta do. And I feel like even right now, like I feel more confident. I feel like I've made that pivot, I've transitioned. So like
Yeah.
with your situation, I feel like I don't want to say you make that pivot because you didn't have to pivot in your
Mhm.
situation, but you technically kind of had to.
Yeah.
Not even a rebrand, just consistently branding who Davey was alone.
For sure.
So like, how was that transition to like, okay, like it's me, y'all.
Um, I'm gonna be real with you.
Mhm.
It was very weird, very awkward, and it was a very uncomfortable. It's like still kind of happening, honestly. And it's like some days it's like really cool. Like other days I feel like I feel weird and uncomfortable, and I feel like when I do certain things or when I say certain things, I feel like it's still being compared or linked to a part of my life that I'm not in anymore.
Mhm.
And I just feel like with that, it's like it comes with the challenge of like really like being you and just walking in that. And like that sounds like to some people like that's really easy to do, or you might think it's easy to do, but like knowing yourself, especially at this age, is really like it's hard sometimes. Like,
Oh, facts.
and I just feel like we be under the impression that we supposed to know ourselves. Like you said, like rebranding. Like I didn't even know what my first brand was for me to be rebranding into a whole different one. Like,
No, yeah, my first brand was young, turned, and drunk. I ain't like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown, sophisticated, fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the liquor, baby. So I feel like when you're making your transition and things like that, right? So there is something I don't know if I'm fully knowledgeable in this situation, right? So be
Mhm.
transparent. If I'm wrong about something, correct me, and we're gonna still keep the ball rolling.
Okay.
Um, were you recently in a mental hospital
It's,
facility
it's gonna make a year at the end of February
that you were out or in?
that I went in and out.
Okay, why?
That's something that I actually haven't talked about in detail yet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but to like things that I have shared so far are like alluded to, like it was literally like life, like so many different things happening at once. Um, things like from my childhood, early adulthood. Um, like I said, I'm a spiritual person, and like I was like diving into that more and just getting overwhelmed with all of the things that I was learning at once, balancing where I'm at, where I've been, where I want to go. Like it was a lot. And then honestly, like real life, everyday shit that we all go through, like friendship drama, at the time, relationship drama, family drama. Like it was a lot.
If you had to give yourself a number, 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how you feel right now? Mentally.
Mentally, 8.5.
How you feel this morning?
This morning, mm, this morning, this morning was like a 9.
Okay, cool. What is your average this week?
My average this week, 8.4.
Okay, cool. So when you give yourself numbers and things like that, what refrains it from being a 10?
I would just say like I always consider my behavior. Like
What you mean?
so like I consider like how I've like acted throughout the week, like
You was
how
tripping this week.
yeah, like if I was tripping this week, like there's like one person like who I'm the closest to in the world right now is my cousin, and we hang out every single day. We see each other every single day. So it's just like I'll be reflecting on like how many times did we get into it this week based on like me and my emotions or whatever I was feeling that day. I think about like how productive I was, if I like hit any goals, how did I eat this week?
Did you get some goals this week?
Did I hit any goals? I did.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
Share one.
just well I went to Atlanta um and I filmed like this podcast type of thing that I was like considering because I was considering taking it like all December and I didn't know if I was gonna do it or not. And I'm just like, is this me? Is this something I want to do? And I'm just like, I won't know until I go try it. And I'm like, okay. I accepted it literally like a week before it happened. Flew out there, did it. It was really, really fun. And that was like a little goal of mine.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, friend.
For sure. Okay, cool. So when we talk about your mental health things like that, so I have I almost jumped out of there, but it is what it is. So I feel like I would be someone who deals with like mental health
Okay.
frequently. So like I'm very much an advocate for that. Very much always want to dive into things like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna eat that up every time.
Period.
I feel like I deal with a lot of like mental battles where I wouldn't say talk to myself, but there's something that ain't, I don't know who's up there sometimes.
You talking to somebody up there?
Yeah, I don't know, a little inside out emojis up there just going crazy. But I feel like for me, I feel like my biggest thing right now that I'm working on this year when I say I want to make it, like why I say I'm making a pivot is like I do a lot of childhood trauma.
Okay.
From like physical abuse, mental abuse, all type of stuff, sexual abuse.
Yeah.
Like baby, the abuse is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what abuse I ain't probably got. Love abuse. I ain't never got that.
Oh.
Abuse me with some love, baby. But I feel like being at this age I'm at, I feel like I'm also a teacher. I'm an educator.
Oh, period. I used to be an educator.
For real.
Yes.
See, it's always us.
It is.
They put the worst one. They don't even be doing it. But I feel like this is the year where I feel like God has me talking to like my inner childhood is like, why this week, right? Last semester I was in an ignorance mental state. I was still in depressed. This semester I'm just different. I don't know what's going on. Just a different energy coming out of me. Wasn't there, have no connection with them kids. I ain't gonna lie. I was just there teaching, getting the check.
Yeah.
This year I'm having to talk to this girl who's like thinking about transitioning. She don't know what's going on, and she's so young. She in 7th grade. Then today, this boy who I love, he's always my favorite student.
Yeah.
Swear to God, he is genuinely my favorite student. I've never met that verbal, but he knows what's up.
Right.
He come to my class bawling. I get somebody to watch my class. I go outside him, talk to him. He telling me like literally telling me his problems, and it's literally every single thing I ever dealt with in my life as a child. Same thing with the girl when she started this transition thing, like, oh, I feel this way. My mom doesn't tell me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, literally, what the fuck is going on this week? Where I feel like I'm having to keep preaching and tell y'all advice to shit that like, baby, I probably ain't got the answers to them motherfuckers. Cause bitch, I'm finna cry with you. Like, and then I feel like now I'm in a place where I feel like, okay, like even with this, like I want to make sure my message gets like put across differently where I know I'm like it means more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like
for sure.
When you use your platform and your voice, what do you want it to mean? Like, cause you are like you just like you say you like have your mental issues, things like that. So like when you use your platform, what do you want to strive for? Because I don't want you to say like, oh, money, like really, like you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like
honestly, truly, like, so I heard this saying, and it was like you died twice,
Mm-hmm.
and the first time is like when your physical body like goes on off mode, and then the second time you die is when they say your name for the last time, like before you just never get mentioned ever again. And honestly, like ever since I was little, of course I never thought about it that way, but I always just noticed like certain people that we would learn about or hear about or like even just read, like because I used to be on Tumblr like really
Mm-hmm.
heavy. Did you ever get on Tumblr? So like they would have quotes and they would just have somebody name right there, even if I didn't know who it was. I just always just wonder, like, not even wonder, but I'd always just be like, wow, like this is gonna be around forever. Like, like you live on some way somehow. Like you're like kind of history. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're stamped into Earth, and I just feel like having a platform like gives you an opportunity to do that in some sort of way if you utilize it the right way. And like honestly, like you said, like money, like okay, cool, like that was a little key or whatever, but it's just like that's something you take with you. I mean, if you do it right, you can pass it along, but it's just like that's not gonna get your like name mentioned. Like you're not gonna, maybe your first death is gonna be like with your physical body. So like with the platform, like with my platform, like I would just hope like I can like leave something to where like it'll stay forever. So I never like die twice. Like, and I would love it. I would love for it to be something of substance. Like it doesn't even necessarily have to revolve around like mental health.
Mm-hmm.
But like something of substance, because like I said, I used to be an educator too. So like even if it's like something that they just mention in schools, like even if it's just a little quote on the wall, like
That's what's
that
up.
just stays around forever, that just like resonates with somebody some way somehow, or they want to use it for a caption one day, like something like that, to just where like I don't gotta die twice.
For sure. All right, so I want to spice it up a little bit because I'm came to my mind a little bit too. So I feel like you are a I would call a sexually fluid person.
For sure.
You got this like famous thing. I seen it once a while ago, then I seen it again. I don't know if I seen it again recently, but you had this thing about this double the fuck shit is the fucking you know what I'm talking about, baby. Say it with your mouth. Say it with your chest.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but
Fuck, I don't
like,
know what it's called for
if I
real.
had
It's
to
like a,
guess, are you talking about a dildo or
but it's like a
something?
double thing.
Double sided dildo.
Yeah, double. Okay, that's easy. I thought it was like a cute name for it.
Oh well, I just called it. Well, yeah, I called it a
So
double dildo.
you're into like you would date a bottle? Are you? Cause ain't that's what you into?
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, baby, we pivot after Zarty, baby. Let's go.
Wait, what you mean by like you would date a bottom?
So I
As
feel
if
like from
like
the things I've seen, like you like into like that, right? I don't know, baby. I ain't never taken it while ago. I'm like, what the fuck this nigga doing?
yo.
But yeah, so like, what's your like? Okay, so when you're dating somebody, what's your type?
I don't really have. That sounds so cliche. Like I don't really necessarily have.
We all have a type.
Okay,
Don't say the ignorant versions of it, but you know.
Of course. Okay, I'm gonna answer this like in a couple ways.
For sure. Rock out.
So I want to say, did you watch Love Island?
Mm-hmm.
So this is something that me and my cousin be joking about
The
because
recent
like,
one, right?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The black
Shout out to my girl Serena. I love you so much. Um, since watching that show, like all of like there was really like no like really black men on there other than Cordell that I can remember.
and that other boy that came at first.
Who?
Remember, he was there like the first. He was like the one that
Oh,
everybody wanted.
Koi.
Yeah.
Koi. Ooh, Koi, yes. So like we had to look at like the other races and stuff.
Oh man.
And like they was looking good on that show. So like literally to answer that question though, like before Love Island, like my type was just like black men. And I've always just dated black men. I've never dated or like done anything sexual with anybody else other than
Black man.
than fellow black men. But I would say like specifically like I do like my brown skin kings, my dark skin kings. That's what I've always just been attracted to. Was what I've always attracted and what I've always dated. Well, actually, nah. I've attracted like everybody, honestly, but what I've been attracted to has always been it. Even when I was dating women, like girls at the time.
So would you date a Caucasian? For real. Like a Jake, handsome, strong.
Who?
Jake. A Jake.
Is that a specific, or are you just saying in general,
That's
a
like a
Jake?
Caucasian name.
Oh,
A John, a Bob, a Jake.
I don't. I don't think so. I don't know.
What if like your love of your life, right? They checked all the boxes,
Yeah,
every box,
yeah.
financial, everything,
Uh-huh.
but they're white.
I mean, I would. Yeah, I would definitely give it a go. Like, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna like
Give it a go.
block
It's
my
crazy.
blessings just because of you white or whatever. But I would just me, the person who I am right now, and the person I've always been. Like, I would just really hope and pray for that in black. Check all those boxes off in
In black ink.
yeah,
In black ink.
for sure.
For shit show. All right, cool. So when we diving back into it, right? So, um, how do you deal with people who have nasty? You know what I mean by nasty energy?
I feel like I might know, but like,
Nasty energy is
let me know.
like just a nasty person. Like you like outside the everybody's probably like, oh, great person, but like you meet them. You know, sometimes people meet celebrities, they be like, oh, that
Mm.
bitch is mean as hell.
Oh yeah,
So like, how do you deal with people that you know, like, okay, like you're being a nasty person? Like, have you come to people that's like you
yeah.
really thought they were about to be the sweetest sweetheart ever, and they're like nasty energy? And then
Mm.
sometimes, because I'll be a real person. I have sometimes. Have you ever caught yourself having nasty energy towards people?
Mm. As far as meeting somebody who I thought would be like a pocket full of sunshine, and then they just was a dark cloud. I not that I can remember. Um, yeah, but as far as myself, like, yeah, I've caught myself like just being like a little nasty. Not to anybody that would just like be scared of me to reciprocate it or whatever. But like, it's never been like it's definitely never been like a supporter or anything. But like, of course, like with my friends or like people who like we've had friction before. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I catch myself sometimes being like, okay, Davey, like relax. Like remember we was talking about like how do I rate my mental health for that week?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I count those moments too, and I'm just like,
So we ever say that? I catch myself sometimes too. For lack of words, I'm gonna call this on myself. But if you can help me find a better word, that's cool.
mm,
Do you ever I catch myself sometimes feel like I could potentially be bullying my friends off the
mm,
strength of that. Like I probably be having some other stuff going on, or I just
yeah,
probably just genuinely feel like being a bitch today.
mm,
Do you ever catch yourself genuinely just feel like I'm going through it? Like,
mm-hmm.
girl, shut up. Like, or just you know what I'm saying? Just not being a nasty person. Shit.
I would
To your
say,
friends, like your dogs. You know
yeah,
they ain't going nowhere.
right. Um, well, when you put it that way, I've never caught myself doing that, but like, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna sit here and make it seem like I probably haven't done it. It's most likely I've probably done that before, but like, did I catch it? Not that I can think of.
Okay, so then when you like reflect, like I know you said like with your mental health things, like your number that you gave, it
Mm-hmm.
was like based off your actions, how you may have
Yeah.
did like with your cousin, you got into it. So like when you have those moments when you get into it with your cousin or your friends, like what would that be? Would that not be like an action like okay, nasty energy, like you probably having a bad day, you've been a brat, like
It's just more so like my responses to certain things, or just like how long I engaged in it when I knew I could stop at that moment.
nasty energy?
Okay, well then, yeah, let me stop trying to be like sweetie, cutie patootie over here. Yeah, nasty energy. Then those moments are like examples of nasty
Nah,
energy.
for sure. I would say that's what that is. Okay, so then when you deal with like nasty energy and things like that, right? When you have those moments, right? Do you ever feel like I know when I have those moments, I be knowing what I'm doing.
Yeah, in
Like
the
I,
moment, like in the moment, you
mm-hmm.
feel like you know what you're doing.
Well, like let me, cause I feel like you don't want to own it, so I'm gonna own it. But
You
I
feel
feel
like
like for
I don't want
you,
to own it?
the nasty energy thing. Wait,
No, I just owned
okay,
it.
bet. So when we have, like, but I don't want to keep, I don't want to put it on you type
No,
shit.
like I'm taking it.
Okay, cool. Cause I
I
was
was
like,
having
I stand
nasty.
with that
I
alone,
was having nasty
and
energy.
that's okay. We all do.
Yeah.
So like when we have those moments, we have a nasty energy, and sometimes with our friends specifically, and we
Mm-hmm.
know like you just get to popping your shit a little bit.
Uh huh.
What you think that be? Cause I know I got some friends where I get to pop my shit. Like just
I feel like it could be
you
like.
just tell them about themselves out of nowhere today. Like, girl, let me tell you about this. Well, they probably convinced about this 5 times you out of nowhere. You just
Yeah.
like, okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it could be a little combo meal. Like, it could definitely be like you said, like you're going through something, like, and you
mm-hmm.
just projecting that out. It could be like a mixture of like going off their vibe. Like, you might be cool, but like you just going off whatever they're going through, and then, like, throwing in like your own personality and just like your confrontation style or level. It could be like a mixture of all of those things. You never really. That's why I asked you like, oh, you know, in that moment, like what's going on. Like, so in that moment when you're having those, you
Mhm.
know, when you say you know what you're doing, like, you know why you're doing it too. As far as like you going through something, or is
Mm,
like you just going with whatever that energy is. Like, do you know why you're doing that too, or you just know that you
nah,
having
I
that
wouldn't say
energy?
that.
Okay.
You probably just know you're having a bad day,
Yeah.
period, or you're annoyed, like little categories, but you don't know specifically what's making you do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to ask you a question. You give me some advice, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna try.
Okay, I trust you. Don't give me no bad advice, cause I'm gonna follow it.
I would.
And you got to bum me out. Okay, boo.
I would never stay you wrong on purpose.
Okay, so I had nasty energy when I had my first breakup.
Okay. When was your first breakup? Was it recent?
We haven't made a year yet, but
The breakup hasn't made a year. Okay, mine either.
Are you hurting still too?
No,
You stronger. You must have left. Who left who?
we gonna get into that.
Okay, bet.
We talk about
Well, I
you.
ain't gonna tell my motherfucking business. You gonna say,
No, we
okay,
talking
boo,
about
'cause
you.
I might cry.
You needed my advice.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, cool. So when I had got that situation,
Mm-hmm.
I jumped right into another one,
Oh.
and I had nasty energy the whole time.
Okay.
Whole time.
Yeah.
I had nasty energy because I truly wanted to like how that person was doing me.
Mm-hmm.
I did it to somebody else because I wanted to feel like what satisfaction was you getting by doing that to me?
Ooh. Okay.
What you think that was? Like I don't know. Like I feel like
I feel like. I mean, I feel like you just said it.
nah, but that was like I don't know. That felt a little like I'm gonna tell you that felt a little evil. It felt a little evil. I really had very evil energy.
What's
I
your
wouldn't even say
sign?
nasty. I'm a Virgo.
September.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know you're like your big three?
Nah.
Okay, I'm such an astrology
Capricorn is, I
person.
know you're talking about. I think Capricorn is one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
One of mine is Capricorn too.
Yeah, I don't know the other one.
Okay,
I know Capricorn for sure.
we gonna find that out. I've never heard anybody own that. I've never heard anybody be like, yeah, I did it to this person because I wanted to see how it would feel like, would I get satisfaction like this person who just did. I've never heard anybody own that.
Like
Like that's
literally, when that nigga used to like talk, like when I pop my shit, and he used to tell me like, I'm not gonna deal with this, blah blah blah. I used to be in my head listening to him when he talked to me, like I should have did that.
oh, friend.
Like oh, fuck. It was like literally, I used to be like, damn, you strong.
Oh my
For real.
god.
Oh my god, I just enjoy seeing like.
Wait, are you crying?
No, my contacts be dry.
Okay, because I didn't want to sit here and just be like gagging while you like
you're good,
crying,
you're
like
good,
having
boo.
an emotional
No,
moment.
contacts are dry. I'm also a
Okay.
very emotional bitch, so I can cry, but I still be like,
No, I am
perfectly
too.
fine. Tears
I
just
am
be
too.
dropping.
I'm a cry because if you would have said yeah, I probably would have started crying.
Okay, I just want to
too.
be safe. So yeah, bitch, I was crying. That shit hit me out your
Oh
chest, bitch.
my
But it's like,
gosh,
no, we're okay, we okay, we okay, we okay. I could still laugh and bitch, I could do a tic-tac-toe game right now if I could.
Okay.
I'm good.
Oh my god.
We listen, we don't judge.
Okay.
But yeah, I just feel like when they was like talking to me, I just always like reflect on it and be like, fuck you.
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. Are you crying because of like you feel bad about what you did to that person, or like are you still thinking about what that person did to you? Both? None?
He ate that up. I had to look at my team for a second. Damn, bitch, hold on, you got me gagged. I'm crying one because I hate that I even did that to that person.
Okay.
Because like that's not me.
Yeah.
And I know that's every time we have like little conversations, even like yesterday we got into it real bad, it's like, that's forever what you gonna think I am, but that's not who I am. You're the only person in the world who literally saw that.
Yeah.
And like, I'm also crying because like, damn. And then it was another time, and I guess I did this more than once, but it was this one time where
To
I
another-
was
to
to
a
another
different
person. So there was this other nigga that loved me like a motherfucker. He finally walked away. Proud of you. It was one time I was dealing with this guy. That's the first guy I ever fucked with. I loved him down, everything. But he just like wouldn't, like, I don't know. He ain't love me back, bitch. This other guy, I was to go to his house, loving him, fucking him, all that shit. Not loving him, fucking him. Fake loving
Not
him.
love on him.
And one time he was laying on my chest, and I was like watching TV. And I had like looked at him on my chest, and I was just like, I can't keep doing this to him because I know genuinely I probably be laying on a nigga chest and he don't give a fuck about me. And I know I don't give a fuck about this nigga laying on my chest, and this how he feeling.
Oh.
And I literally was like, you know what? I'm done. And then I knew I was down bad because this ain't never happened to me now, bitch. But I knew I was down bad with how I was doing this nigga. Because one time we was fucking. I nutted him, bro. Bro went to go take a shower. While he was in the shower, I dipped. Didn't say shit. Just dry. Just dry, Didi. Just dry. Not even like it was a random hookup. Like, no, I really fuck with you. Like, just dry. Left. fuck
And
it.
y'all
He was dumb
y'all
as fuck.
regrouped. Oh, so
He
y'all
dumb.
regrouped after that.
He dumb dilly. But it was like I just kept doing shit because
Just
it's
kept
like
cause you okay.
I don't know what that thing is about me. It's like I just be like, you gonna let me do it, you gonna let me do it. But it's like because it's like on the back end, on the
Oh,
opposite side, bitch, I'm getting it done.
okay.
Not the nutting me leaving shit, bitch. That then I don't know what piped me up that day.
Okay.
I think it was post nut clarity. I think after I like, it was like,
Oh, post nut clarity be I'm
out of here, boy. Not finna lay with you.
Yeah, friend. I
That's that nasty energy. I told
I'm
you I got it.
definitely not a licensed therapist, so I can't give you any like real advice on that other than like I'm gonna give you your eights for acknowledging it though.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, you stunned or something, nigga?
Yeah.
Yo, ass like crazy bitch. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you. It's okay. I feel like okay. So like, what's your bad dating thing then? Mine is extreme, I guess. But like, what's your thing? You know, like I bring these relationships and it's not the best. Like girls
Okay.
sometimes bring daddy issues or mommy issues. Like,
Okay.
what's your thing?
I bring trust issues. And that was like a huge thing in my relationship.
Like you go
So
through phones.
I mean, I will. I didn't go through his phone. I had a couple opportunities, but like I just wanted to protect the peace because what I'm used to, and that's why I have trust issues. Like so, literally, like during our first month of being together, like we had a conversation about trust, and the way we seen it was literally polar opposite. Like I told him the way I see trust, like it's something that has to be earned. Like I see it as like a spectrum and like I'm gonna start right here in the middle. Like it's neutral. I don't distrust you, but I don't trust you. And like based on the things that we experience, like it's either gonna move this way or move this way. He's seen it as
All in.
he's seen it as like I have no reason to distrust you. Like you are innocent until proven guilty. So his on the spectrum, like he starts all the way over here. And it's either gonna stay here or it's gonna move this way. And like it just didn't work because it would be things that are not necessarily reasons, like solid reasons why I should move my cursor down this way, but it's just things that look familiar.
Such as?
Today we are like so in each other's face and like obsessed with each other, and like the next day, like all of a sudden you like you good, like just chilling by yourself. And that sounds really stupid, but like it's just it looks familiar. It looks familiar to a situation. it just looks familiar to a situation where I dealt with somebody who acted like that, and it did mean something. It did mean like I don't trust you on this day because you being distant today for a reason.
I don't trust you, or you hurting my feelings.
In the first situation, it was both. Like I found at first it was just like you hurting my feelings, but I found out like and I don't trust you. So, but I applied it to where it didn't apply in my most recent. Well, this was actually my only like official relationship as an adult, but I applied it to that, and it didn't fit there. But like I just did it anyway, and like I would just tell him like I just can't. Like this is just how I see trust. Like I just can't just trust you for no reason, bro. Like I just can't.
So do you ever feel like I have my answer already, but I don't want to just assume. But do you think you're a clingy person?
Yes.
Okay,
I
say
do
yeah,
feel
for
like
sure.
I'm clingy when
When you said the cousin thing, that's when I knew.
like how we hang out together every day, which is crazy. Like, okay, I want to clarify. So with my friends, I'm not a clingy friend. I'm not
With
a
your
clingy friend.
partners.
With my partner, I am, and that's how I know I really like you though, because I've dated casually multiple times, and a lot of those people have this idea that I'm the most nonchalant, aloof person ever. And it's not because I didn't like them. No, it is because I didn't like them.
Period.
I did, I rocked with y'all. Like I had love for y'all.
Not talking to them.
If you're watching, like I genuinely did rock with you, but I just didn't like you. And when I say don't like you, let me stop talking to you specifically. But like when I say I
You got
did,
them fucked up.
when I say I didn't like them, it's just like I just didn't. It's the difference between love and like. And like I just didn't like them. Like I didn't want to date them. Like I did, we spent time together, so I did grow like a connection with you. But like I just don't, I don't care to water it anymore. And that's when I'm not clingy. That's when I know like, okay, I don't like this person. But like when I do like somebody,
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Definitely, like for my astrology girlies out there, I'm a Pisces Venus, so it's just like I am very sensitive. I'm very like I want to like be you. I want to share one body,
Yeah, fact, same.
and everybody not like that. And the times where they are like that, like I just be taking it and like, okay, yeah, we both like that. But then it's like some people can turn it on and off, or some people just like, I'm like that sometimes. You are like that all the time, and that's just not me. And I just like be like, that's not okay.
Do you feel like sexuality is on a spectrum?
I do.
Do you feel like people can be sexual fluid?
Absolutely.
So do you believe in bisexual men?
Yeah, I don't like it's to me like I don't see it as like a belief. Like it's literally a fact. Like some men like are sexually attracted to both sexes, so like it's a fact. Like I don't be understanding when people say like
You can't be.
you can't be like that. If you like one, that means you like. Well, of course, like they say, if you are a man that likes men, that makes you gay. Like I just
You believe that?
no, I don't believe that.
You
Like
don't believe you like a man and make you gay?
if you also like women,
Okay, big.
yeah, no.
Thought you were saying like,
Oh no
let's say, so what are we? Okay,
no.
great.
Okay, how do you feel about that?
Which the you
About
like a
the
man? You're
no, like do you
bisexual?
yeah.
I'm bi.
Okay.
So I'm rocking.
Period.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm bi.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but
Okay, what if I would have said no? What would you have said?
we're gonna get into it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into it.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I believe that you exist.
Thank you.
I'm
for
seeing it with
me.
my own eyes.
Thank you for seeing me.
Yeah.
2025 is a great year. People see me this year. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like speaking of let's dive into a little bit. So
Okay.
speaking of seeing me, right? I feel like this is the year I feel like I'm fully walking into the confidence, and it
Mhm.
kind of like I said, I had to talk to that little girl and like
Yeah.
really just own up to some shit as an adult. Like I'm sitting telling the little girl my business, like, oh, bitch, all right, but like,
My
okay,
bitch.
but it is what it is. But I feel like I'm fully ready to walk into my confidence, and like I battled last year knowing like, okay, I like boys, I like girls, I like boys, I like girls.
Wait,
and it's
that
like,
was a battle for you last year?
yes,
Okay.
real bad. 2 years ago I met this girl, and like, oh,
Wait, so when did you come out as liking boys or men?
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like I was told I was gay.
At like an early age?
Yeah, I feel like I was told I was gay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, like-
I was too.
Yeah, I feel like I ain't never tried to see if I liked the girl.
You just because
I
you've
was
been
told
told
I
you
was
was
gay.
right.
I gotta be gay.
So you never tried it in your childhood. You
No,
just
not for
you
real.
grew up
like,
because you
okay,
grew up.
like, yeah, I'm
being
gonna
told that
slap
you was
your
gay.
ass, little lame shit. But
So because I'm asking like the battle that you had is because you never explored the women thing until last year.
yeah,
Okay.
and like, bitch, I fell for that motherfucker.
Really?
Bitch, I'm still 10 for a motherfucker. Not even just that motherfucker. Any bitch that came across, I just start like,
Okay, this specific woman you're talking about, y'all had a thing.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm.
Still?
mm-mm.
Okay. Oh, you miss her? Because I see tears again. Like, I'm sorry. I
Davey,
see
relax,
tears again.
not this bitch. I'm the host. Damn.
Fuck.
What's
I'm
up?
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm in your business. Like,
We cool.
I love you.
That's my dog.
And I just want to know. Okay, so y'all still cool. That's your dog.
Mhm.
But like clearly, like she left a mark on you.
Mhm.
I'm seeing more tears. Oh my god.
We good, brother.
Yeah.
Like tic-tac-toe. I swear to God, I'm good. No, we good.
Okay, I could tell.
Fuck you. When a nigga do all that, no. Anyway, so yeah, baby, that girl left a mark on me. But I feel like, again, I do feel like I was raised gay.
Okay.
I feel like I wasn't given the same opportunity as like, oh, my brother, he's straight. I wasn't given opportunities because, yeah, maybe I was like a little bit more fluid. Maybe I did like this. And I am bi because, bitch, I feel like once you suck a dick, it is what it is. I just feel like I can't just be like, oh, I'm straight. No. But I feel like.
Okay. No, finish that, and I have a question for you then, since you just said
I was
that.
gonna say, I just feel like this is the year where I just feel like I'm owning like fully. Do I really want to talk to boys this year? No. Do I really want to talk to boys?
okay.
No. Do I really
Okay.
genuinely? I ain't gonna lie to you, real bitch shit.
Mm-hmm.
I have real bitch shit. Stay place host. I've never actually like dated a boy. I haven't went on a date with no boy. I didn't really like date nothing with a boy.
Wait, so all of the like these
I was just fucking. That was it.
and
I ain't never try.
to date.
No. This hoe, that hoe, these hoes, but that hoe specifically, bitch, I want to do for you.
The woman.
Yes. Date you. I want to buy you flowers.
Oh.
I can't wait to like be rich and just give you everything you want.
Oh,
Like like I literally envision kids with this
yeah.
bitch.
Okay. Not
Never saw that with no
bitch.
nigga. Wouldn't even be nice to a nigga. Every nigga like they know me stiff.
Yeah.
What's up,
I
bro? How
mean,
you
I
doing?
definitely could see that. I could definitely see that, babe. Okay, so
What's up?
you made a little comment. You feel like you can't suck, you know,
A dick.
a dick and be like, nah, I'm straight.
Well,
Like,
I suck more than one.
right? Okay, you was talking about you specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, do you feel like
After you suck one, after you suck two, you done suck
okay,
two
but like, what if
dicks.
the first one was just like
You didn't suck
unclear?
two dicks.
The first one was unclear.
You knew
Like,
what it
it
was.
was cool, but like, I'm not sure. You ever be walking through the mall, like you know when you walk through the mall and you get the free samples of the chicken, like kind of how it tastes, but like you don't know if that's what you want for real. For real.
What food like you not eating it? You don't like it. Like I don't like tomatoes.
Really, I love tomatoes. I don't like carrots.
You gonna try them again? Cause you don't know. I'm not eating no tomato because I know I don't like tomatoes.
But
First
you know,
taste.
taste buds change every 7 years. Don't quote me on that, but I have heard
No,
that.
I've been hearing it like lately. So you okay with every 7 years? Just suck a little dick. See if you like
See
it.
if you like it. Like
Oh,
you at a different point in life, like sucking dick might be a thing now. Like you never know. Like you never know, right?
No.
Or
Nah.
no.
Once you suck two dicks.
Okay, but
I will
like
give you your first dick.
so, but sucking dick is that's the sign right there. Like what about
I
kissing?
mean,
What about kissing a boy?
Kissing fine.
Oh, but it's
That shit
sucking.
sexy. Well, I was watching Real World for the first time. And they started kissing. No, I was watching the challenge, and like the little two white boys, they were drunk. So they was like, "I bet I dare y'all kiss." And I was like, "Oh, that's sexy as fuck."
Okay, so how do you feel about women then? Like women who be like, yeah, like I'll let a girl eat me out, but like I'm not
Once or
bi.
twice.
Twice.
You gay?
Okay, so like I like girls, but like it's just for fun. Like I'm not like, cause like I feel like a real gay woman would be like, she's not gay for real. Like they be saying like
Well,
that's not gay.
That be them. I'm gonna say something. That be them.
We can't tell them about they.
That be them. Wears.
Okay.
I can't get into that with them.
Okay, so when you brought this up though, like I didn't want to make it about myself, but like I'm like bi
We
curious.
talking about you. Fuck. It's
We
your
talk
show.
about each other.
Okay, so make it about yourself.
Excuse me.
I'm spilling too much on my tea.
Ooh. Excuse me.
You bi curious.
I'm bi
I heard you say you,
curious.
in the past.
Well, yeah, I've dealt with women in the past. Well, girls at the time because I was a teenager, but now I don't know. Maybe we kind of hit the same little chapter this year because like I don't know about men anymore for real.
I can
Like
see you dropping some dick.
people be well, I've been doing that though.
Not on a girl.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like for sure. Like I got a piece in at work, so it's just like why not? And it's just like I honestly just be like I've always had like like I know I could be sexually involved with a woman, and my challenge was just like, could I be romantically involved with a woman? Like, could I actually catch feelings again, like I thought I was doing in like when I was a teenager? And like recently, I feel like my taste buds changed again because I feel like I could see it for me. Like I could definitely see that for me. But like again, like I would never want to waste no woman's time.
I respect that.
And
That's
like use them as like an experiment or anything. So that's why I just like check it up to bi curious because like again, like tying it back into you, a lot of like women from what I understand ain't even really into all that. Like bisexual men, like dating them or like being with them. That's why like I'm so curious about your experience. Like
the best thing I did was say something about it.
Really?
On this.
Okay.
I want to say it, baby. They gonna
see
come,
like
they be fine.
Yeah,
They
no,
be
like
fine.
and ever since I've been a little bit more open about it too, like women have definitely been like saying things to me, but like I be feeling like they playing and they don't take me serious.
This is one bitch. She was all in my DMs. Now that's what
It's
I
the
knew.
bitch for me, like this one bitch, like
What?
I don't
This
know.
one black woman.
Beautiful black woman.
This one black woman. She was too much trying to get me pussy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. She was in my DM. She like, hey, I'm trying to fuck. Meet me.
Okay.
Boom, like shit like that. But I feel like
That's hot.
this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it just for the fuck of it.
Right.
That's a dog in me.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was this one specific person. I went to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved her too. And like she had a girlfriend and I got scared. But like they wanted to fuck me. And I was scared. It was a stud and a regular girl. The regular girl was so fine. So I feel like people are definitely into that.
Definitely.
They like the energy that we give. It's very
I think so too.
feminine,
And
masculine, boom.
And I feel like that's my thing for women. That's why I realized like I think I could fall for women
Yeah.
romantically because of the energy thing. Like it's an energy, like the nurturing, like softness that you get from a woman. You can get it from a man too, but like
It's different. I swear to
it's
God, it's
just
different.
it's just a little bit different.
You
Or
got
I'm just speaking from my experiences
you
a
got
little bit.
you got mama issues.
My mom is my girl. Is this my long tattoo or is it this one? This one? I be forgetting which side it's on, y'all. My bad. But it's my mom name. Like that's my girl. I don't think I got mommy issues though.
Okay, cool. See, I feel like I did. So I don't know. I was just trying to
Okay.
see like that was the reason why I kind of was like, ooh, like I love you, girl. But like I ain't gonna lie, my hoe she turned me up in a different type of way. I ain't gonna lie, I never had a nigga tell me. One time I woke up to the station, her said, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I prayed to God. I thanked him for you because you a patient man. Ooh, ooh. I thank God because you a strong man. Bitch, I'm dropping tears because baby, what?
Oh my god.
Make me feel like a king, girl.
Yeah.
Like, bitch.
Are you from Houston?
I'm from Houston.
Okay, because like my hoe, like that was so Houston.
My hoe?
Yeah.
I'm talking like Houston nigga. No,
Yeah,
man.
for sure. Definitely. That was
You
so
said some
Houston.
Houston shit. For sure, it's for Houston shit.
No.
That's some Houston shit.
Is it?
I love my beautiful black woman. How about that?
Period.
But yeah, she turned me up. So I do feel like the affection is different. So you say you understood me when I said I feel like I was raised gay.
Yeah.
Like people told me I was gay.
Mhm.
Similar experience?
Oh, for sure.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Dive in.
If you follow me on a TikTok, hopefully by the time you're watching this, TikTok is still a thing. I'm hoping and praying that it is. Then you have heard me speak about my relationship with my dad a lot on there, and I joke about it in like a traumatic way because as an Aquarius, that's what I do. Like I just make little jokes out of my childhood trauma or any trauma for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
But like he was the first person to like introduce me to that word. Like he was the first person. Like I didn't know what that meant until I was like 4 years old in the backyard getting yelled at the top of his lungs, calling me like, you know, the F slur, saying that I was gonna grow up and suck dick, and calling me like gay and all type of
my mama told me that
stuff. So I was just like, oh, okay. Didn't know what to do with that at 3 or 4 years old, but you know, that was all throughout my teenage years. If you watching this, dad, though, because my dad is definitely gonna watch this. I love you and I forgive you. You apologize to me for a million things, and you are a parent that has went to counseling and therapy and have acknowledged your wrongdoings as a parent, and you've made that clear to me several times, and I forgive you. Like, I know a lot of people don't understand why I do, but like, because you're my dad and this is our relationship, and I just want you to be sure of that. Anytime I talk about these type of things, I'm just speaking on what has happened to me in the past because that's my reality. But the reality today is that I love you. And mom, if you're watching this too, I don't want you to feel left out. I love you too. I always loved you.
You ate that. No, you really ate that. I feel like I want to take that. I feel like a lot of times talking on my podcast, I speak on my parent thing. I never like get them until recently. I've never been like, wait, but I love them.
Yeah.
Our relationship is better. I feel like I did it. I did it with some of my mom before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Then I was on this. I was like, I hate you, like all that shit. I was going federal, man. I ain't gonna lie. I tripped out. Then I posted on Mother's Day because I was mad. I was like, you know, I'm a nasty energy girl. You know what I'm saying? I got it in me. And you know what's crazy? Today she texted me my last video I posted, my solo episode, when I was telling everybody that I'm pivoting, changing, doing my show different.
Mm-hmm.
She texted me today. She ain't never talked about my podcast since that happened, and was like, didn't even know she watched my podcast. She sent me the video link and she was like, I love this episode. I love seeing your growth.
Gosh. That's beautiful.
Like, girl, get over here.
Hi, his mom.
So yeah, I just feel like I do want to also speak on that, like how we like acknowledging our parents' growth. I feel like a lot of times it took a long time for me to see that my parents didn't know everything.
For sure.
Because if I was to have a child right now, I would not be a perfect
I
person.
always say the same thing. I don't know how much trauma I would be instilling into my child, not knowing. And that's why it was important for me to do that, though, because a lot of people, though, why they feel like this has happened to me specifically, because like I've spoke on like experiences with my dad, and then I circled back and like told everybody that like, but that was in the past, like I love him, but like this is just me, like how I deal with the trauma still to this day. But like a lot of people, especially in our, in the Black community, like they don't necessarily have parents that have like went to counseling and therapy and like acknowledged everything that has happened to them. So like that's why it's just important to me to acknowledge that, because I'm one of the lucky ones. I feel like for my dad to have done that, to actively try to repair our relationship.
That's what's up. So do you ever feel like when you're dealing with like relationship, do you bring any of that? Well, even though y'all okay now, did you bring any of that into any of your past situations?
I feel like more so I do that into like friendships more than my romantic relationships.
In what ways? Kind of like I have a brother. I
Hmm.
don't have a relationship with him. I yearn
You
for
said
that.
you.
I don't.
Oh.
I yearn for that,
Hmm.
but I feel like that caused me to be very clingy with my male friends, straight male
Okay.
friends,
Yeah.
very fucking clingy.
See, I've always had a great relationship with my little brother. Like I told y'all, my mom's name is tatted right here. I have a picture of my little brother tatted on my leg right here.
Hmm.
But as far as like how I brought my relationship with my dad into my friends, like I feel like I always grew up. No shade, dad. I always just would say like I just want to be the polar opposite of him. Like I don't want to be nothing like him. Like I hate him. I used to say that at one point. Like I hate him. I can't stand him. Like I don't want to be nothing like him. And like my therapist was telling me like when you do stuff like that, and this is definitely I resonate with this. When you fight something so hard like that, like you are literally attracting it. So like I tried to be so opposite of him that I like took on so many of his traits without even knowing. And I just noticed them activating more so in my friendships. Like one trait that he used to have was like he just didn't know when to stop. Like when he's not even just with me, but like when he gets into conflict, like he has to take it all the way to the finish line in some. Like he has to like get the last word. He has to go miles beneath the belt and just think of the most hurtful thing he could possibly say. And in my especially like in middle school,
Hmm.
a little bit even in high school, like I would do that. Like I would literally just like I could not stop getting into it with my friends and just showcasing like how many words I knew, like how many different ways I knew to hurt them and like just go all the way until I just couldn't go no more. Just like in that moment, just being like, I don't care if we ever talk again.
Hmm.
And I don't feel like I've ever brought that into my relationships, which I don't want to sound like that girl that's just like terrible to their friends but so nice to their man. Like I feel like that's what it's given a little bit, but like I just have not brought that specific thing. I've probably definitely brought some negative things into my romantic relationships too, like, but
I
just
feel like
not
it's
that.
okay to acknowledge that though, and wherever it shows up. So even if it shows up, someone like saying like, "Oh, these signs show up me personally," or "These signs show up
Mm-hmm.
me when I work," or just
Yeah, yeah.
anything. So if that's what it was, that's what it was.
And it
Fuck what
was.
anybody, fuck,
And it
you know what I'm
was.
saying? Fuck them
And it definitely
hoes.
was.
Let me stop saying hoes to Texas. But I feel like when my situation, I feel like a lot of times I feel like when I have friends, I used to be a negative. I used to be a negative person, like really nasty, nasty
I
girl.
can I can resonate with that.
I almost thought you see. I think it's how I could tell. I say how you could tell.
Oh no no
All
no
right, but I used to be like
no.
a nasty girl. So like what you said resonated with me too. How you was like, oh, I used to take it to the bottom of the bottom. Like baby, I used to wonder like, oh, I used to think it was a sport. Oh, you give me an opportunity
Yeah.
to eat you up, I'm gonna eat you up.
Yeah.
Like I literally used to think it was a talent. Like I used to like no,
I
like
and it's just like I feel like subconsciously we didn't even realize like since like I got that from my dad, like this is somebody who like I'm supposed to love. Like this is somebody who like I'm bonded to. This is my dad. So like I'm doing this to people who I love too. Like I don't take this much energy to get into it with people who I've never like randomly never got along with and like we into it. Like I don't spend that much time getting on you. I don't
mhm,
take it all the way there with you, but for some reason, like with my friends, like I have to just put all this pressure on our relationships. For some reason, I just subconsciously didn't even probably realize that. That's what I was doing.
for sure. So I have another question. Do you ever feel like you are hanging around people who are holding you back currently?
Ooh.
Or not holding you back, but holding around people that you are starting to unalign with.
Yeah, I like that wording a little bit better. But yeah. Um
How you dealing?
Honestly, like it's like hard when you like when you're unaligning with somebody who you still love so much and at one point you pictured in your future. Um But like the way I deal with it is just like I'm gonna be honest, like I just kind of take it day by day because like I don't want to get it confused with us being unaligned and us just having our own little eras right now. But honestly, excuse me, excuse me. Honestly, like I just kind of be letting the universe do what it wants with those relationships because like I'm really not like the person that's just like, okay, hey, I realize like we're not in alignment anymore. Like, let's not be friends no more. Like, I've never said those words out of my mouth before, but like,
You know you have to though.
I don't feel like you do.
I did the other day.
How did that go?
Um, it was right before I did my little transition. I was not transition. I don't want y'all to think something like that. But right before I made my pivot, um, I texted him. I was like, "Come over to my house. Let's smoke." I thought I was over the situation that happened. We smoked. I finally got high. When I'm high, and you probably don't want to hear my mouth because I'm thinking now. Like my mind is able to process. Like,
Really?
you know what? I think you wearing that gray hoodie today. That sounds a sign of motherfucking. I get the motherfucker just spilling shit. So we motherfucking smoking, and out of nowhere, I just start saying she started venting to me about like some bullshit. I feel like it was bullshit. Cause you ever had a friend that like you complain about shit that you're the reason for your problems.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So some bullshit.
For sure.
Literally, when they started venting about the bullshit, I was like, you know what? You know you be the root of your problems, and I'm lucky tired of hearing them. I just start going in, and like I literally started like just boom, 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 and I was like, and I thought I can get over it, but I still can't unsee what you did. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I am trying to be different, and I really don't want to be your friend no more. And I think we can get away from each other, cause boom, 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 boom. While you're sitting in my house, could have killed me, but while we're sitting in my house, like, and I was like, yeah, so if we'll never talk after this, it's cool. So you can go.
And they just got up and
opened my garage, left, closed it, went to bed.
Okay. I mean, like, I feel like I don't feel like there's no right or wrong way to do it. I don't feel like nothing you did was like necessarily wrong.
And I had someone cut me off like that too.
Okay.
They were going the same thing I'm going through right now. They did this a year ago. I couldn't believe it. They were like outside with me, turned over me, living life with me.
Yeah.
They made a change. They calmed down. They basically found themselves, to be honest. I find they found what they like. And I was still doing me, still this nigga, that nigga, boom, 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 doing me. And they just told me, they was like, hey, we are not aligned no more. I did have ill feelings. I was like, fuck. But I will be honest, my spirit always told me like,
yeah,
something like, she ain't wrong. Either.
Right,
like,
yeah.
you know you low-key not you, to be honest. So I feel like, sometimes I feel like you not owe people that, but it's respect. I feel like it's out of love when you tell people.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, I feel like I tell her because, bitch, I want you to go work on yourself.
Okay.
I feel like the dry cut off don't give you a chance.
And I would even take it a step further to say, like, even when you get unaligned with somebody, that doesn't even necessarily mean like either one of y'all are unaligned with your own selves. But like sometimes, like, cause like I will always give credit where credit is due. Like the first topic that we talked about, like I fell out of alignment with some people, but like I feel like they're doing amazing to what I have. To my knowledge, like I would feel like they're still doing amazing and prospering, and it was like nothing that I could pick apart in anything that they were doing as far as like fulfilling their lives. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's an example of like you're in alignment with yourself. I feel as if I'm in alignment with myself. We just are not necessarily in alignment with each other, and that's fine. That don't even mean you have to go work on anything, and I have to go work on anything. But like sometimes it's just simple as that.
True. So, do you ever feel like people hang out with people for clout?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you feel like that's wrong?
I do feel like that's wrong. Yes.
Okay. So, quick question.
Yeah.
Fun question.
Okay.
Safe place? After Zarty. How you and Frankie got cool?
Oh, Frankie is my baby. When I first moved to Houston, I moved to Houston June 2023. Or was it 4?
Yeah.
June 2023. I would go outside a lot, and I was with my friend JB. JB does hair, and one time we just went to whose was it? We went to the Sexy Red concert, and then JB does. He definitely. I think he did. I don't know if he did Sexy Red hair that night, but he also does. I believe he does Kinderman's hair because she had like she was at the Sexy Red, she performed at the Sexy Red concert, and then she had like a booking at a club after that, and so like she invited him and I was already with him, so we went there, and Frankie was like there because Frankie and Ken are friends, so he was just in the section, and like I just like vibed with him, like I just looked at like Frankie's just so funny, like unintentionally so funny. So like we just like, it wasn't like we didn't like exchange like Instagrams or nothing that day, but like when we left, like I like definitely gave him a hug, and like I would always remember his name. Then I seen him out maybe at Area 29 maybe a couple weeks later, and it was just like, hey, like that second time when you see somebody, you're just like, hey, what's up? And we was like, had a ball that night, and like followed each other on socials. Next time we came across each other on social media, I believe it was Instagram. And then like now, like Frankie's on TikTok, which like I don't know how long he's been on TikTok, but he's definitely been like blowing up on TikTok, which shout out to Frankie. I also really love you too. And what I told you the other night was like, I'm just really glad that people see your personality because like I think you're a really good person. So like I'm glad that everybody gets to see it.
Facts. So with that, and we talk about alignments, things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel like I don't know? I want to like make sure I word this shit right.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck asking the question. I'm gonna say a statement. I do feel like you and Frankie are aligned. And I do feel like y'all meeting was not unintentional and not coincidental. If I said the wrong word, sorry. Y'all better get in the writers' rooms. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it's crazy because like we kind of had a conversation and we said similar things to each other because like we've always known each other, like we've always been cool, like people like when people seen us like on TikTok together, they was like, oh, this crossover episode, but I'm like, no, like we've been cool before this. And we just like recently, like over the past year, have got closer. And like when me and Frankie talk, what is like important for me when I'm making a friend, like we gotta be able to have like real conversation. Like we can't just like turn up friends are cool, but like I'm gonna see you where turn up is necessary. Like I don't picture me like inviting over a turn up friend or like going over to a turn up friend's house and just like, you know, decompressing and just having like real talk. But like me and Frankie will be in the club, like having like catching up or like having like real talk, and that's like a necessity for me in a friendship.
Yeah, I would say giving Frankie his flowers as well. It was sometime I posted something. I don't know what I posted, but Frankie texted me. It was like 3:00 in the motherfucking morning, bitch. Hey, he checked on me.
Frankie is so good
and
for that.
And it was like,
and like,
if bitch, I ain't expect you to check on me. And it was like, and it was weird about it being a real bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Being a very real bitch.
Go ahead.
Frankie is ideally not in the past, not the type of person I probably would kiki with.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like ignorance, bias, you know, self shit I was dealing with the gay world in the past.
Okay.
Bitch, I love the fuck out of Frankie.
Yeah.
Like to the point where it's like, nah, that's my dog. Like,
you can't not
nasty
love
switch,
Frankie.
heels and everything.
Yeah.
Makeup, bitch, that's my motherfucking dog. I don't give a fuck.
You can't not love
And
Frankie.
I knew Frankie was my dog when I let him come to my house.
Yeah.
Like all my friends come to my house, I was like, come on, Frankie, you come.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, all right, like you like really
Frankie is just like that's what
person.
So
and I knew
genuine.
who he was prior to like all the TikTok shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ken and him and see why she's to post him, and it's no weird shit, bitch. I got a video of him on my phone that I screen recorded from next story because it was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Like before the thing was on TikTok, it was funny as fuck. So it was like Frankie always been funny.
Always.
So I do feel like I'm telling you like what your alignment is actually like when everything. I do feel like everything comes in full circle.
Yeah.
I do feel like aligned. When I started, I was like, oh my god.
Thank you.
And that's actually like, I saw that after I even had DM'd you.
Really?
And I was like, so what's the fucking odds of that shit? I'm gonna text him and be like, hey, tell that motherfucker reply to me. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna let it play out how it play out. Yeah. But literally, I want y'all to get in the writer's room. I tell Frankie that all the time. Frankie knows you should be doing by now, especially now, bitch. But yeah, y'all get in the writer's room. Do y'all big one?
Okay, like I was pretending like I knew what you meant by that. What is the writer's room?
Writer's room is like people create.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, writer's room mean like just create stuff.
Do I got that white stuff on my lips? Be real.
No, I don't even know what white stuff we're talking about. You gotta ask her.
Y'all don't. No. You don't know what I'm talking about? Because I could feel it coming, and I requested.
Ash?
You never get that like the little white line right here?
No, I don't think so. Now I'm checking my shit.
Because I specifically requested that if it starts coming up.
See, you good?
Okay.
All right, so before we wrap it up, things like that, or any last things you want to tell the people, any positive things you want to leave everybody with, 2025, you know what I'm saying? Or yeah.
2025 is going to be a great year for all of you watching this video. And if you believe that, then it's going to happen. And whatever you got going on this year, just water it. And I bet you it's going to grow real, real big. Some things that I'm watering right now that I feel like y'all should tune into. Y'all should subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Davey_Bad. I tried to do my little late transition from TikTok over to YouTube. I'm a little late to the after Zarty, but I'm here and I'm having a good time. So subscribe to my YouTube. Also, get me on Snapchat. And people keep asking like, what are you on Snapchat for?
They paying y'all.
For a lot of different reasons, but that's where I'm at on a daily basis. Get me there too, Davey_Bad. Can't wait to see y'all all there. Love you.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming to the Zarty podcast. I know I trust me. I see the red banner. So thank y'all for coming to the Zarty, y'all. They reminded me every time to make sure to tell y'all go to the Discord. We're gonna join it. We're getting off that Instagram group thing. We're going to Discord. We're back having chats. We're having real conversations. So this is another episode. We're gonna be in the Discord with. I promise. I'm finna put that on my task list, bitch. Get your bitch ass in that Discord, boy. But yeah, we're in the Discord, y'all. The link is in the description of the video. Tap in. I love Discord. It's so fun. I miss y'all on Discord. I know y'all still being there joining every now and then, but like I'm gonna get in there for real. I'm gonna re-download the app. Leave me a voicemail. The number is in the description as well. I'm gonna start bringing up y'all voicemails again. I have my phone now. I'm not doing cue cards this season. I'm just finna straight phone notes. That's it. I ain't got time to print that shit, cut that shit, staple that shit. Too much work. And I have no announcements right now. I have an announcement. I don't know if I should say this. Fuck it. So y'all, we have our dating show coming back. Ooh. Down with the Fine. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So if you a fine hottie, and this year, y'all, I'm doing the gays, you know what I'm saying? So it's for the gays too, the lesbos too, it's for the trans too, and, you know, it's for us, you know what I'm saying? Bisexuals too. It's for the baddies and the big ballers, and it's for Keisha over there too. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, make sure y'all come to Down with the Fine. I'm gonna be dropping the casting thing soon. I really got some special people lined up that's like it's gonna be different this year. It's gonna come out this year. This is like you just said, you know, so into yourself. Whatever you work on is gonna really come to fruition. So this year, y'all, I'm gonna drop everything. I know I didn't film so many shows. Y'all like, damn, you had this hot ass show, hot ass idea. This year we dropping it. So yeah, we got our Door Spelling Bee coming back, Down with the Fine coming back, Past Ox coming back, everything coming back, y'all. And I got one more announcement I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna make it closer to when it happens so y'all can see it. But it's like bigger and better. How about that, babes? So without further ado, y'all, that was the Zarty podcast. I really hope y'all enjoyed y'all experience today. Really hope you. Thank you for coming, first of all, friend.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you for this show. Hey man, tap in and good night, y'all. Bye.
You don't have to leave, you don't want to ride with me. You don't have to act like that. Lay with me. You don't have to take it back. You don't have to say it back. You don't have to hold it back. It's only me. So what you wanna do tonight? 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 Why you wanna act like you don't love me? Why you tryna make it seem like we don't be? Scrolling like some Hughes and bass, fucking in your dirty place. Why you acting like you don't wanna come on home? So what you wanna do tonight? Cause I got about 5 homies for your friends. Don't stay too far, just take 6 cents. What you wanna do tonight? Cause I got about 5 more minutes here. I'm tryna leave with you, but I ain't make that clear. You don't have to leave, you don't want to roll with me. You don't have to act like that. Lay with me. You don't have to take it back. You don't have to say it back. You don't have to hold it back. It's only me. So what you wanna do tonight? 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 But your best friend bitch and she ready to go. She just mad cause she ain't getting chose. I'm already knowing how that lame shit go. Baby, tell her come down, you ain't ready to go. You tryna leave with me so we can be. If you really like that, we can make it 3. Got 2 more minutes before we hit these streets. So what's it gonna be? Is you tryna leave? Why you wanna act like you don't love me?